Hello everybody, this is Adam from Beer Bros Philly. I'm with Ben Derby, the winner from the Brewers meeting here at the Quakertown train station. And we need a little bit more information from Ben about his award-winning beer that he got this weekend. It was a stout competition, and one of the deciding factors was yours had a coffee flavor to it. What goes into bringing that out in a beer?
Well, the guy that I brew with, who's not here tonight, Mikey Gerhardt, him and I we had done a couple coffee ESBs and a couple coffee porters in the fall. And what we had come up with was that the coffee flavor wasn't coming through as much as we wanted to. So what we did was we double infused. We did 40 ounces of cold pressed coffee in the secondary, and we did 40 ounces in the bottling bucket. And that brought the flavor out much more than what you would have gotten from just the primary and the secondary.
Right. Now, as far as stouts go, the only thing that there was any kind of discrepancy was mouthfeel was just a little bit light and the head retention. You know, for a stout, the head needs to stay. You know, obviously, you know, there has to be some kind of lacing involved. There was lacing even in the small cup servings that we were getting, but the head retention and the mouthfeel were just a little bit light. Now, as far as being a perfect score, you know, if you had to be able to adjust something along those lines, what would you use?
Well, I would build the grain bill up a little bit more. I'd use a little bit more carapils. I would also try to use a little bit more oats. I'm an English ale guy.
Okay.
So a lot of times I have low carb,
right,
low head retention.
Right.
So, you know, we're also getting into the fact that we're culturing our own yeast. So okay, maybe that might add something to it.
And that's your strain that you're breeding your own yeast.
Yeah.
Is there any characteristics yeast-wise compared to the other people would know? You know, if they were trying to mimic what you were doing or to clone your stuff. Obviously, no one's going to give up their yeast strain, but
sure. I mean, we started with a typical Irish ale yeast strain, and this was the second generation, so okay, we were, modified a little bit, but still, we tried to keep our fermentation temperatures where they should be at, because a lot of times we were getting too estery of flavor
right
in the top end, but we really wanted to try to isolate the coffee flavor, and I think we did a great job.
And that was what blew it over the top over everybody else's. Okay, there was some other people that, as far as stouts went, that they were actually really good, mm-hmm, but per a stout, they weren't on the same level. You know, their aroma wasn't there. They had no smell. They were either overcarbonated, which really isn't to a standard. And your beer really hit the mark as far as the competition tonight, and I want to congratulate you.
Thank you,
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Adam.
All right, you guys, take care.